Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to Ni No Kuni and the Wrath of the White Witch Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we had one heck of a tough time within the final phase with Shadar here, but now, this is the second attempt now, and the only remaining sole survivor throughout our team is going to be with Oliver and some of his familiars, and that is what is going to be happening here. Moore should be able to at least get the last few hits here, and with that being said in mind, this boss is done. So now what is going to happen here is that I believe Shadar's story is now finally completed, and we can now go and move off into the next part of the story here of Ni No Kuni, and that is having to go after the White Witch. And that has been the main whole purpose throughout this whole entire game, is to make sure that we go and battle her as well. And we are going to make sure that we're going to continue onwards with the story here and see what else is going to be transpiring. Now, doing a little bit of some research, I know that from what I was seeing with the other different bosses that are going to happen afterwards with Shadar, it seems like we could also go and battle with King Tom and Lola, and I think I know the reason why that we could go and battle out with those two characters there, and that is because that I think later on throughout the game, there's going to be some sort of incident that's going to be happening within the different areas that we walk on into with, and each of that area is going to have some sort of like undead type of persona within that place, and all those citizens that are going to be happening there are going to like all turn into zombies, and we can actually go and battle them as well too. And I believe you can get like EXP and other things because they are of course creatures at that point. But there we go, and we get to see a soulmate of what Oliver is all about here, and I guess this is just a flashback to see what has been transpiring out here within this part of the world that's been happening within Shadar's side. And I know that Shadar did say during the last episode that that him and also with Oliver were basically together at this point. And no wonder why that the personalities kind of almost seem somewhat similar because of just of the facial features. And there's also with young Alicia as well too in the process. So now we get to know a little bit more about within Alicia's story as well too throughout here. Now, within these two videos for today, not only are we going to be doing our time with just only Ni No Kuni, of course, and the Wrath of the White Witch, but we're also going to be going and doing, I want to say, Super Mario Galaxy, or we're going to be doing Persona 4. Don't know which one that we're going to be going and doing throughout here within today, because it all depends on what's going to happen with me and my friend Kevin when we go and start doing our recordings together. But if you guys do ever go and see anything with Super Mario Galaxy, well, in Mario Galaxy at this current point in time, we are reaching off into a new area, which I'm pretty certain, I think we're reaching on into where the bedroom is going to be for the next part of the observatory. And also with Persona 4, if we actually go and jump into Persona 4, I believe we have just went and finished off within the TV world for right now, and we just got ourselves with Chie's persona, so we can go and let her rest for a little bit, and then I believe we are going to start reaching out on our way back towards to the actual TV world itself, to then go and return back to, I think, within Yukiko's castle, and hopefully try to rescue where Yukiko was going to be.
What I did, was it wrong?
Oh, so what is going on with this guy here? Now, I believe his name is Lucian, and I guess he kind of has a whole bunch of ripped up clothes and everything, so he kind of almost does feel like a little bit like Shadar right now at this point, and he also does have that walking stick too.
Why did I even try? There's no good in this world.
Well, so that's where he starts getting like all the darkness inside of him. Oh man, and there's the White Witch, and I guess that's what kind of pursued, I guess, this Lucian guy more and more to actually become the Shadar of the Dark Djinn that we got to go and see throughout our time throughout here in this game. Now, I did go and watch Monday Night Raw, and I do have to say, though, there was some good stuff that was happening within that episode. I know that there was like quite a bit of segments and other things that were showing up, and pretty excited to see what SmackDown is gonna like go and offer later on, because I know that there is going to be that Cody and Rhodes segment that's going to be happening later on, and that should be pretty exciting. And I don't know if you guys ever went and checked out on the ukulele live stream that happened throughout the current Tuesday that was going on. That was like the latest video so far. Wow, look at that. That looks like that's like an older version of ourselves or something, as being Shadar right there. That's pretty strange. But we're like in some sort of like white space type of area now. I guess since like we're supposedly, I guess, like vanished out of the world. Whoa, what the heck is that? Like oh, so something just happened within our locket there. Weird. But yeah, anyways, about what I was gonna say within ukulele though, I forgot to actually set up my microphone within that episode, and that was my own bad. I'll have to try and make sure that that next Tuesday is that I have to go and try to reset the settings again in OBS, because if you guys don't know, I do have like a dual microphone that I'm using between me and Kevin whenever we go and do our recordings. So sometimes whenever I go and try to do my live stream, like one of my mics is like basically like turned off, and then I have like another one that actually works on another side. So unfortunately, with me going and using my Blue Yeti, there was no sound coming out of the other one. Even though that, like, on my OBS, it was kind of, like, popping up with the sound quality that was coming through there, it wasn't actually generating out of the normal, with the normal headset that I have. So I kind of have to change up a little bit of stuff there, but got ourselves with some new spells here. Got ourselves with an even star spell. Interesting. So we'll have to go and try to use that later on throughout our times of different battles. I know that the one time that I did go and use the brand new spell, we used the Mornstar spell. I actually went and used that during the actual Shadar battle. And I do have to say, though, the first phase with Shadar and using that Mornstar ability, or that Mornstar type of spell to go and use, the one that we unlocked a little bit of a while back, actually did really well. It did like around roughly, I think almost close to like 500 damage. So, but mind you, again, using the Mornstar spell, it does like almost like, I want to say 35 MP worth of stuff that you want to go and use. So if you have like enough MP medicine to go and restore out with the MP all the time, you can keep on using it. But it is a pretty costly spell though. But yeah, that's how I was able to actually go and knock out on first base Shadar within I want to say close to like 5 to 10 minutes, so it wasn't really all that bad. But what is really strange is that we got to see Oliver's face within Shadar's body there. Huh. Oh man. So now it looks like the castle of Nevermore that Shadar's place is going to be is all going up into flames out here. Well, Shadar's no more, right? So it looks like now this whole castle is going to get vanished into thin air. It's going to get Thanos snapped and never to be going and showing up again within this world. Whoa, what the heck? So now we're in another type of other dream sequence that's here. Whoa, and there's Oliver's mom. Huh. Well, I know that she's already still passed away at this point, but at least we get to see Oliver's mom another time out here. And I just love how the way is, it's like just in the background, since it is like somewhat of like a dream sequence, all of this type of vegetation and life is just coming all the way around everywhere that's out here. Aw, what a happy moment.
Oliver, you did so well, sweetie.
Oh, and there's that special necklace right there.
This is a pendant someone gave me a long time ago.
I know.
I want you to have it. Don't cry now, Oliver. It's going to be all right.
Aw.
I'm so proud of you, my
Well, I know that we did pretty well.
Goodbye.
We went and aced through all the different bosses, and I knew that I was also about to throw in the towel within that one boss with Shadar, but that didn't happen right away.
Had a nice nap.
You're all here.
Where else would we be?
You just collapsed all of a sudden.
Yeah, it seems like Oliver has been happening a lot so far lately. You know, back over at Perdaya, he went and collapsed somewhere, and then all of a sudden now we went and collapsed. Jeez.
So our tale's at an end.
Mom, you gave me the greatest gift of all. My life.
Right, you lot. What's next?
Let's go see what's going on.
Yeah, let's go and return back to some other previous worlds and see what's going to happen from here. But this is just only this part right here with Shadar's story. And there we go, got ourselves a new trophy, a tonic for the gin. Nice, I kind of like how that was, because if you guys don't know your alcoholic beverages, there's actually an alcohol known as gin.
And that was the story of the Dark Gin. In the beginning, Shadar wanted to protect the world.
Well, from the way that we kind of is seeing out here, it did seem like he really wanted to protect the world.
His dream came true. It's over,
Yep.
Lucian. That's right. Isn't it, Mom?
And there we go, and now we're back over at Ding Dong Dell, and I'm pretty certain that there is a celebration that is happening around within this place, since everything is now completely done and finished with Shadar at this point in time.
Look how the water pours from it.
And there's a lot of other different type of villagers that happen around within all of these other different places that we went to, and they're all in here in Ding Dong Dell at this point. There's some people from Parida, there's some people from Castaway Cove, and other places that we've been and walking around with. And I'm still missing out on quite a bit more familiars, and I still need to go and figure out where those guys are, because I still need to find out a dinosaur roast, I still need a scrap dragon, and I still need those dang tokos, because I at least want to go and capture out on one of them.
Corners when it comes to grooming, honestly. It will only take one moment.
But there's no time, Majesty.
A moment, one said. One simply must clean one's ears.
Well, the cat does need to go and clean himself in peace.
Ear cleaner? But your Majesty.
Ah, so I knew it all this time. So it seemed like Pip was actually working with Hickory Dock.
Calm down, you little pipsqueak! I'm still black and blue after battling you-know-who!
Don't worry. Kingdom's sure to call a ceasefire today.
Yeah!
Come and get it, you mangy
Doesn't that
mite.
brat know I'm royalty?
Well, you know what? We don't need Oliver for that. We'll got somebody else to go and take care of Hickory Dock instead.
Tidy is a proper party! Ho! Just like home.
This is what Shadar wanted, isn't it? To see the world at peace.
Well, so Oliver tells us.
I bet he's up there watching now. Him and you and Ma.
Yeah. I just know they are.
Now, I wonder if the Cowleaf from Marcus-san have arrived yet.
Well, they're busy people. There's still plenty of time.
Which means we've got time to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's time to do some exploration around within Ding Dong Dell, and maybe probably get some new Swiss solutions along with our way as well. But anyways, we're going to end this off here for today. See you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.